FBAs, you can have your identity, man. You can be whatever you want to be. That's the age that we live in, man. But to not admit that your leader, right, is a hypocrite is kind of insane.
Do y'all know I had to make this video like a few times? I had to like redo it because the first few times I was blacking out. I was cussing a lot. I couldn't like control myself. And I really be trying to be mature and like filter my words and stuff and not come off as so harsh and crass, and just crash out. But I am gonna say this though. I fucking hate these motherfuckers, yo. I hate these motherfuckers. When I say I hate these motherfuckers, the motherfuckers I'm talking about are these lying ass, deceitful, demonic ass niggas. Bro, they will purposely take clips of FBA's video, audio clips, and they was fucking play a small portion and try to skew it some type of way. Oh, you see what you said right here? And purposely try to paint with a broad brush. Like, yeah, that's exactly what we meant. In some type of, they'll doctor it some type of way. Like, yeah, this is what you meant. Like, what, nigga? No. Why are you lying? And I used to think like, okay, it's a misunderstanding. But no, it's not a misunderstanding. They just some fucking liars. Let me calm down before I have to restart this and re-record this again. Okay. So this dude you see on the screen, I'm gonna go ahead and play this video. I'm gonna try not to keep cutting it off and jumping in, but he's a liar like the rest. Just listen to him, y'all. And this is how they all do. I think they demonic. I really think they possessed by some type of demon. All of them. Soon as the first thing you would notice, they always start off with your leader. I'm starting to notice the way they changing it up too. They starting to be like, yeah, it's cool, FBA, I rock with y'all, but you're a leader. As soon as they say that, I'd be like, oh, here we go. Here we fucking go. The fucking agent, red flag. Here we go with the bullshit. You know what I mean? They possess, man. And it's not a misunderstanding. They know what the fuck they doing. Either they the feds, some CIA agent or whatever, or they just, I don't know. Let me go and play the clip. Let me shut the fuck up. Let's go.
FBAs, you can have your identity, man. You can be whatever you want to be. That's the age that we live in, man. But to not admit that your leader, right, is a hypocrite is kind of insane, man. Especially when my man used to talk like this.
What's interesting about that, white people go over there living it up. Man, they go over there vacationing, partying up. Every time I go to Africa, man, it's a plane full of white people over there. They got us scared to go, and they over there setting it off. Africa's beautiful, man. South Africa's beautiful. Yeah. Go to Zanzibar. Beautiful island right off the coast of Tanzania. It's beautiful over there, man. And the brothers and sisters are so open to us vibing with them and connecting with them.
How do they treat you as an American going over there?
Man, they love us over there. There's a myth that Africans don't like African Americans.
Yeah.
That myth comes from African immigrants coming over here and the white supremacists telling them, don't hook up with those black folks now.
Hey.
Because, whenever we talk about injustices...
Listen, now, Tariq Nasheed is a new breed of grifter.
Whoa, no, what we not gonna do, no. See, you cut it off right there. What Tariq was talking about is exactly what we always been saying. We don't hate Africans. We got love for Africans. The ones that's on their continent, that's doing what the fuck they supposed to be doing, building up their homeland. Yeah. It's the tethers that come over here. What Tariq was just saying in that clip. That come over here. And, white mommy and white daddy program them. And embedded in them that don't rock with them FBAs over there. And those that come over here, they follow that rule. And they like, yeah, I ain't fucking with you niggas, you Wakatas. That's what Tariq was talking about. The tethers. Yeah. That's what FBA, we was like, yeah, we standing on business, lineage business. You fucking tethers that come over here, you off code, you slowing up our motion. Y'all been slowing us up for the last 40, 50 years. We see what's going on. We can't build nothing with y'all. So yeah, it's time for us to what? Delineate. So all this bullshit you talking about, Playboy, you just really defeated your purpose with that one little clip. This whole video you made right here is null and void. But let's carry on.
To have 20 years just about worth of content and to act as if we do not remember, you know, because someone like me, I've been watching someone like Tariq for about 10 years now, before he even got into like all this FBA stuff. But to act as if we can't just rewind the clock just several years to catch you saying stuff like this. And then you gaslight us saying that I never said I didn't want to go to Africa. I go to Africa all the time. No, you made a point to let us know that there's not safe infrastructure for us to be in Africa. And then you're in Africa enjoying the luxuries. So clearly there's safe enough infrastructure for someone like you to be there. You spread propaganda, false narratives, and what your talking points were most likely going to do, the result of your talking points, was going to give anybody a negative view of the continent. So if you believe and Black Americans being able to do business in Africa and Black Americans being able to carve their little space in Africa, then your rhetoric against Africa should be one of upliftingness, right? I know you talk about...
See what he's doing. I know I said I wasn't going to keep jumping in, but see what he's trying to do. He's trying to push that little Wakanda package fucking fantasy about Black Americans able to being able to come over there and setting up shop and bullshit. You know that bullshit. Tariq always said, yeah, it's possible, but here's the catch. Tariq kept it real with us. You have to have a fucking bag. You have to be sitting on a lot of fucking cash. And then on top of that, you have to be real careful because they gonna still try to scam you out of your fucking money if you're not careful. They would do it to their own people. Look at that comedian, Michael Blackson. His own people scammed him. He was trying to build a school. You know, he was trying to do what Umar Johnson was trying to do. Well, Umar, you know, that's another story. But yeah, he was trying to actually build a school over there. His own government, his own people scammed him out of his own money. You feel me? So yeah, us being foundational Black Americans going over there trying to build up some shit. Yeah, we got a target on us. As soon as we try to buy land or try to start a business, yeah, they gonna charge us 5 times as much for the fucking land for one. And then when we try to set up shop, then we got all these extra taxes and shit we got to pay for. It's so much bullshit, so much red tape. And then we want citizenship on top of that? Oh, you gotta jump over so many fucking hurdles just to get citizenship. And then after that, if you don't pay as much as you weigh, they can snatch that shit from under you one day, any given moment. It's so corrupt. You understand? The average FBA person can't just go over there and just set up shop. You have to have some real paper. And even with that, it's still fucking janky. Tariq kept it all the way 100 with us about how it is. Jason Black broke it down to us about how it is. Your fellow Africans complain about how it is. If it was so fucking easy, why are Africans running the fuck away from over there? The Asians going over there setting up shop. The Europeans going over there setting up shop. But your fellow Africans can't even do it. It's hard for them. So they what? They flee. And the first thing they say when you ask them, why did you leave Africa? For opportunity. You left home for opportunity? But y'all have all the resources and stuff, right? Let me shut up. Because I hate you. All right, let me play the clip.
One of upliftingness, right? I know you talk about tethers and everything like that, but you disparage the continent. The quote-unquote tethers that we're discussing are most likely the immigrants who live in the U.S. Even if I might disagree with the verbiage, those people will be the ones in the U.S. So you had no business disgracing the entire continent, but that's what you did. We have literally the lowest percentage of African immigrants in this country, right? So the majority of African people, the 1.5 billion, live on the continent and are enjoying the motherland. So you don't have this influx of people who hate their homeland and are running away from their homeland to come here. You have highly ambitious people who want to see a new life for themselves, and they want to see it using the American dollar, so they travel over here in order to do that. And yes, we do have a large portion of African immigrants who come to this country and try to undermine us, but that's a completely separate issue than our brothers and sisters on the continent. That's where you can poke holes in someone like Tariq Nasheed's arguments. And FBAs are just lapdogs that are just going to follow him regardless. And as a black American myself, there's no way I can let a hypocrite like Tariq Nasheed lead me. I understand it's not all about knowing everything and being the top of the top, man, but you got to have like integrity, bro. And that's something that Tariq Nasheed clearly doesn't have. So his followers, being FBAs, also do not have that same level of integrity.
Y'all have no idea how hard it was for me to let that little portion of bullshit play continuously, right, without jumping in. Y'all comment below, because y'all heard that bullshit he was just spewing. I have never heard Tariq talk down on the whole continent of Africa, unless Africans talk shit about foundational black Americans. So in defense of us, he will talk shit about them. Just like us, FBAs, we will talk shit back to them when they talk shit to us. Back and forth. We just talking shit, roasting. But first he said we don't have that many black Africans over here. And then he said, yeah, we have a large influx of black immigrants coming over here disproportionately, and they are, what he said, against us or some shit. So which one is it? It's just so much to unpack in this small clip right there alone. I have a headache. I really hate these motherfuckers, man. It's irritating. And I know hate is a strong word, but I'm just tired, y'all, because he is just one in a million of these lying-ass, deceitful people. He took one portion of a clip and made a whole fucking video lying, talking about we're the lapdogs and this and that, as if we're some type of cult or something. No, we're a fucking lineage. It's FBAs that don't rock with Tariq. FBA is another way of saying black American or black or African American. It's just a solidified way of saying it, so you motherfuckers can't tether on to it. That's all it is. I'm gone though. Port City, Black TMZ.
Rappers, cause I know I'm better. I swear to God, your music bore me, cause your shit ain't clever. I swear to God, it's like a peasant, you get taught and feathered. I swear to God, I am different, you that regular devil. Y'all niggas be boring me. Wake me up, I'm snoring, see. I make sauce with sorcery. I'm authentic, you a wannabe. I got dead rappers haunting me. I leave footprints, you can't walk with me. Got goat blood flowing through my veins, hip hop clogging my arteries. I hate you all, I ain't biting my tongue, no.
Swear to God, out now worldwide by Port City.
Niggas smoke blunts, they were smoking on J's, and you either had a curl or a part in your face. Yeah, I'm an 80s baby, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85. I'm an 80s baby. Take a trip down memory lane, buckle up, now let's ride. Yo, I'm an 80s baby, 86, 87.